Your job search isn't free. It's costing you up to £13,000 every 3 months, probably more. And in this video, I'm going to show you 4 components of costs. And the last one, number 4, is the most costly. I'm going to help you evade that one and eliminate it as a cost completely. The first 3, I'm going to help you with working through it and reduce those costs. Let's get started. Number 1, time. Now, the average job seeker spends 11 hours per week job searching, applying for jobs, sending messages, emailing resumes, talking to people. 11 hours, quite a long amount of time. Now, let's figure out the cost of each hour that you spend on your job search. Let's break that down by the salary you're looking for. Let's assume you're looking for a 50K salary, 50K as a yearly salary target. How we're going to break that down, we're going to divide 50,000 by 2,000. That will be 2,000 hours in a year divided by the salary you're looking for, which comes up to £25 an hour. So every one of those 11 hours is £25. Okay, let's break down the cost for the week. 11 times 25 equals £275, £275 per week. If we then multiply that by 3 months, we're looking at £3,300. That's the cost of you applying for jobs, taking time out of maybe a part-time role, taking time out of your current job, or even if you're unemployed, that number hits a little bit harder because you're probably not getting any income while you're searching for a role. Some of you are, some of you are not, but that's the number and that's the cost. So let's keep that number to the side. Number 2, loss of earnings. This is a big one. This is the one that's going to sting a little bit. If you're looking for a role and you're not earning the salary of that role, every month that goes by costs you the salary of that role for that month. Very big cost. So let's look at 50K again. 50K after tax salary is £3,293 per month. Let's times that by 3 months, we're looking at £9,879. This is a 3-month outlay. Some of you have been applying for 3 months, some of you have been applying for 6 months. If it's 6 months, double this number. If it's 12 months, double it again. So this is where it really gets costly. If you're not in employment or part-time employment or a different role that pays you substantially less, this number is going to start to sting. But this should give you a little bit of urgency, okay? So where are we in the 4 hidden costs? Number 1, time, average 3,300. Number 2, loss of earnings, 9,879. This is a 3-month outlay. Now we're halfway through the 4 hidden costs. We're already at 13,000. This is if you've been applying for 3 months. If you've been applying for longer, you just equally double these numbers. If you're looking for a higher salary, you double it again. So this is where it starts to get a little bit scary. But this is, again, a wake-up call. Number 3, compounding delay. This is something a lot of you don't think about. Compounding delay means the increase of salary once you're in the role. You're not going to stay on the same salary for the entire year of that role. Usually within 12 months, you have a salary bump, depending on the role, depending on the industry, depending on, obviously, the economy. But let's assume 12 to 18 months, salary increase, 50,000 to 60,000 for data analyst role, senior data analyst role, project management roles. Quite a few roles will offer this type of salary increase. Now, let's assume in 12 months, you would see that increase. If it takes you 3 months to get into a role, you delay that by 3 months. So let's remove 25% of that number, which would be 2,500. So 10,000 salary increase is delayed by 3 months. That 3 months would then cost 2,500, up to 5,000, but let's keep it super conservative. That's something you don't think about because your career progression is going to be pretty important. So right now we have another hidden cost, which is 2,500. So right now we would be on about 15,500, 16,000-ish, give or take. What's the 4th and final one? What's the biggest cost? This is the scary one. This is a cost of a bad decision. Now, you shouldn't accept the first job you get. You shouldn't be applying for jobs for 6 months, hoping, praying and spraying, apply for anything and everything. You get one offer, you accept it. What if it's the wrong offer? What if the company culture is wrong? What if it's toxic? What if you actually hate the company and you hate the role and you hate the people around you? You know that you're probably going to leave in 3 months or 6 months or even a year, but you're kind of restarting your progress. So a cost of a bad decision is realistically restarting the process of your job search. Now, if you leave after 3 to 6 months, double the cost, repeat the whole cycle. This is where it gets really costly. So we're out of the 13,000, 15,000 range. Now we're looking at 31,358. How we got to that number is we've just duplicated, doubled everything we've been going through in our job search. So the time repeats again, the loss of earning repeats again, and the compound delay probably increases, but we're keeping it super conservative. So your job search for a £50,000 salary, if you make all the mistakes, and look, this job market is not forgiving at all. You probably have experience in that while you're watching this video. Some of you have been applying for 3 months, 6 months. Some of you are in a role right now where you know you've made the bad decision and you're looking for the right company. You need a strategy. That strategy will dictate how you get into the right company. Asking the right questions, dealing with decision makers. Reach out to me. There's a link on my LinkedIn. I post a lot of free content, and follow this channel because I will help you get into your dream job with a strategy.